All right, Happy New Year, everybody. What's happening? Welcome back to the show and to Jazz Mountain's Hot Springs Time Machine, Volume 2, as it were, because last year we took you on a magical journey back to the year 1969 and had a hell of a time jamming all sorts of stuff. It ended up kind of being like a survey of all the different music from that year. And I really think that's the point of this show, or this special, right? Every year on New Year's, we're going to hop in our famous time machine and take you to a year of our choice and sample the goods. So we're going to play not just jazz and rock, but whatever genres were kind of really hot at that time. We will play them for you and have a great time doing it. And we might play 2 or 3 songs from a certain style and then kind of hopefully transition well into the next one and kind of make our way through the whole year through all the different kinds of music that were happening then. And we liked 1969 so much that after returning to 2025 and having it be the time of year now where we were starting to think about what year to do again, we liked 1969 so much that we decided that, hey, let's just head back to that same era and rock the next year because there is just so much good music from this time in history, guys. It is unbelievable, and there is a wealth of choice and just an abundance of sounds that will be music to your ears. It's going to be a fun ride, so stick along with us here. Hopefully you're enjoying this on New Year's Eve because it's supposed to be a kind of party show. So sit back and on the one hand relax, but more importantly, pop that champagne, crack that drink, do whatever you do to enjoy it and rage with us because we plan on getting down, as usual here on Jazz Mountain. And just like last year, we kind of, told you some cool stuff about 1969 to set the scene and the landscape and kind of get you ready for the tunes to come. We're going to do the same thing here for 1970 because we not only want to take you there in terms of the music, but also in terms of the vibe and your mindset. We really want to transport you back in time to 1970. So here we go. Richard Nixon was still president, for better or worse. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Minnesota Vikings in the Super Bowl 23-7. Lots of cool stuff in terms of science and technology happened in 1970. It was the first gene splicing experiment. The microprocessor was invented, and there was the first heart transplant too. So some of the seeds of this great science and technology in terms of like computers and medicine in particular were invented there. So we're still seeing their effects today, but they all started all the way back in our year of choice. A couple other positive things here. It was the first Earth Day on April 22nd, 1970, and the EPA was created. So back then they realized that we got to take care of our planet, and I'm not sure how much we're still realizing that, but that's a different discussion for a different day. Let's see, a couple other positives, because, it's human history, and there are going to be some negatives too, because that's just how it goes. But Brazil won the World Cup, which is pretty cool. They were amazing back then with Pelé. It was also a time of civil rights, women's liberation, and counterculture. So there was some cool stuff going on that, kind of broke some of the more conservative norms of the 50s and 60s. It was a new decade, and people were starting to kind of stand up for themselves more. And it was good for that reason. But on the darker side, it was the Kent State shootings, which are really famous and, inspired songs like Ohio by Neil Young. And, it was the Vietnam War still. And that was really an impetus for a lot of this great music that we have. Because, like we said in the last special, whenever there's like strife or conflict or tumult in society, it oftentimes leads to really good art because people are searching for a way to deal with it. And they use this pain and angst they feel and transform it into something beautiful as a way to kind of transform this negativity into something positive. So the Vietnam War is huge in terms of inspiring music, and we'll see that in some of the songs we choose for our set tonight. Another dark thing that happened in 1970 is that we lost 3 of the greats, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Jim Morrison, all in the same year, and they were all 27 years old, part of that dreaded 27 Club. And we might hear from at least 1, if not 2 of the 3 tonight. So we have a set list of sorts, but we're also going to feel the flow and see what happens because that's how we do it here on Jazz Mountain. But definitely 1, if not 2 of those you will hear from tonight. So get ready for that. And one more thing real quick. It was also the Apollo 13 mission. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen that movie starring the one and only Tom Hanks, but those guys were totally screwed orbiting the moon when their ship broke down, and they miraculously were able to recover, build that air filter or whatever it was, and get back to Earth safe. So that was crazy. 1970 was a really good year for science and technology for sure, and we're still seeing the after effects of all that stuff today. So lots of the seeds were planted back then for sure. And it was just a really interesting year overall, and that's one of the reasons why we chose it for you here, not only because of the music, but because it was such a turning point in history in a way. There was so much conflict and strife on the one hand, and on the other hand, innovation and change and positivity, but like everything together just made it a very like tumultuous yet promising time. And the contrast between those two poles, as it were, is one of the reasons why the music from this era is so fucking awesome. And we cannot wait to bring it to you here tonight. So without further ado, let's hop in that time machine again and take you all the way back in time. I guess what is it? 55 years to 1970. And the first one up tonight, guys, is going to be a little Derek and the Dominoes from Live at the Fillmore. And let's go ahead and drop that needle like it's hot and get things going here tonight, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy New Year. Have a great time listening, and we'll take you on that journey starting right here, right now on the show. Let's fucking go.
Just like the slide, you got to take a stand.
All right, hell yeah. We are definitely in 1970 now, thanks to Derek and the Dominoes. And for that band, the lineup is the man himself, Eric Clapton on guitar. You got Bobby Whitlock on the keys, Carl Rattle on the bass, and Jim Gordon on the drums. And that band was not around for very long, but when they were around and playing, they were absolute fire. And I actually feel that the jam bands steal a lot from their vibe, with the extended guitar solo and kind of in-your-face driving feel. And maybe that's why I like it so much, you know? But anyway, that transitions really well into this next one, which is probably one of my favorite studio tracks of all time. And I've been waiting to play this one for some time on Jazz Mountain, and I feel like now is a great time since we're highlighting the year of the album it came out on. And this one actually opens the album called John Barleycorn Must Die. This one's called Glad, and it's by the band Traffic. So it's called Glad, but at first Steve Winwood, the keys player and vocalist, was calling it Happy Song because the band just felt so good and joyous playing it because it's such a really upbeat, fun number. But eventually they called it Glad, so, you know, kind of similar to Happy. But what he says about it is that he was super happy with the studio cut of it, but then when they tried to play it live, it just wasn't quite the same because it's so intricate and precise and like just raw and like, it's such a great sound to the studio track, and they can never really replicate it live apparently. So you gotta hear track 1, side 1 on John Barleycorn Must Die. Let's hit it and drop that needle one more time. This is Jazz Mountain's Hot Springs Time Machine, Volume 2. Let's ride. All right, so I told you we play all sorts of different stuff tonight and kind of blend it together. And we're going to do that here, you know. It's the same genre, I guess, because that last one, Since It's Traffic, is technically classic rock, but that song is more of a jam. It's all instrumental, and there's lots of improv, and it rages. And this next one we're about to play is more of a classic song. And you guys all probably know this one. It's called No Sugar Tonight by the Guess Who. Here we go. Let's keep the vibes going on Jazz Mountain.
Inside, find a corner where I can hide. Silent footsteps crowding me, sudden darkness, but I can see. No sugar tonight in my coffee, no sugar tonight in my tea, no sugar to stand beside me, no sugar to run with me. she's getting us home.
All right, classic number. Gotta love that one. And we're going to do a slight gear shift change here and hit some Frank Zappa, one of my favorite artists. And he was definitely on top of his game in 1970. This one is called Theme from Burnt Weenie Sandwich. And I guess that's an allusion to one of his favorite late night snacks, like a burnt hot dog, apparently. And I have this vision of him like putting it on the stove, jamming out, forgetting about it, smelling the burning and being like, oh, fuck. Going over, eating it, and then continuing to play because he was so focused and so driven and so detail-oriented, I think he would have forgotten about his snack, and that's why it was always burnt. And anyway, Frank Zappa also loved to like revamp some of his stuff that never made it to pressing, like in his outtakes and stuff. And this song is one of those where like he had a solo that was pretty good, but it never really made it. And so he took that and made a new song out of it, and that's what we have here. And it's really good, and I hope it transitions well to the next song and the rest of the show. We're trying to create an opus for you tonight here on Jazz Mountain, and I hope this does the trick, guys. Happy New Year. Let's keep it going. All right, so tonight we have some extra special listeners who might not listen to every show like your typical mountaineer does, but like who still really dig this music. Because I feel the 1970s survey show is not just all weird jazz and jam bands, so it has a little more mass appeal, and I can send it to some more people. And some of those people are my dad's best friends who grew up with this music. They lived it. They were there when it happened, you know? So I sent it out to all of them, and this one in particular is dedicated to my good buddy Murph. He's one of my dad's best friends, also a great friend of mine, and I know he loves this band because my dad would tell me stories about showing up to Murph's place and him just blasting Grand Funk on his giant stereo system. My dad said his ears rung after that shit. And anyway, this is a great tune. I've also been waiting to play this on Jazz Mountain for quite some time. This one's called I'm Your Captain, and it's for you, Murph. Thank you so much for listening. Happy New Year, man. And to all you out there in Mountaineer Land, let's ride.
closer to my home. I'm getting closer to my
I love that song. There's so many parts and it's just so magical and dreamlike and just, it brings it home, you know? Like it's just, what a great, great song. And we're going to keep the sentimental, heartfelt vibe kind of going here with one that's also dedicated to someone else. This one is for my good buddy Brett Lutweiler, one of my best friends. He's a very faithful mountaineer, listens to every show. So thank you, dude. It really means a lot. Like, you have no idea. And this one he played for me when I was out there in Colorado for the fish shows over the 4th of July. We were sitting on his back patio watching those really puffy white clouds rolling in Boulder. And it was just a magical afternoon. And he put this on, and I could not stop listening to it for like 2 weeks after. It's such a great song. I had heard it before, but it never really hit me till that moment. He's a genius. It was a perfect time for it. And this one is called Amarina by Elton John, making his Jazz Mountain debut. Let's keep the good vibes going, guys. This is Jazz Mountain. Thanks, Brett.
My lady, Almarina's in a cornfield, riding in the daybreak, living like a lusty plow, running through the grass for hours, rolling through the hay, oh, like a puppet child. Out the cattle town, and she's far away somewhere in her other down, and she dreams of crystal strings of days gone by when we would lean, laughing fit to burst upon each other. I can see you sitting eating in the evening, the fruit juice flowing slowly, slowly, slowly down the fronts of your body, living like a lusty flower, running through the grass for hours, rolling through the hay, whoa, like a puppet child. To burst upon each other. Oh, oh, if only I could nestle in the cradle of your cabin, my arms around your shoulder. Oh, the windows wide and open, while the swallow and the sycamore are playing in the valley. Oh, I miss you. Misses honey. Now when it rains, the rain falls down, washing out the cattle town, and she's far away somewhere in her other down, and she dreams of crystal strings of days gone by when we would lean, laughing fit to burst upon each other. Fit to burst upon on each other. Whoa. Whoa, how much I miss my lady, our arenas, and a cornfield. Whoa, riding in the daybreak, living like a lusty flower, running through the grass for hours, rolling through the hay. Whoa, like a puppy child.
I've got a feeling deep inside. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got a feeling I can't hide. Oh no, no, oh no, oh no. Everybody knows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. I've got a feeling, yeah.
Everybody had a hard year. Everybody had a good time. Everybody had a wet dream. Everybody saw the sunshine. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Everybody had a good year. Everybody let the hair down. Everybody pulled the socks up. Everybody put the food down. Oh yeah.
All right, so we're trying to make these transitions as smooth and as seamless and as good as possible for you guys on the show tonight. And that was from Elton John, right into some Beatles from Let It Be, which came out in 1970. But it's kind of funny because it was recorded in 1969 as the Get Back sessions, and they played that rooftop show that year, and it was kind of like over. But then they went back to the studio, recorded Abbey Road after Let It Be, Get Back became Let It Be basically. And then they released Abbey Road before the Get Back / Let It Be sessions. So it's kind of funny because like Let It Be was not the last album they recorded, but it was the last album they released. So it's still 1970 because that's when it came out. And that was the rule, It's either got to be recorded or released in 1970 to be fair game for the show. But anyway, The Beatles' Wail, that whole album, start to finish, is classic. It was really hard to choose which song to play, but I sensed that I got a feeling had the right flow, so I picked that one, And anyway, I told you we'd hear from at least one of those three musicians we tragically lost in 1970. And this is going to be some Jimi Hendrix, everybody. For my money, it's not quite 1970 without some Jimi Hendrix. We played him on 1969 because in this era, he was just so on top of his powers. It's such a shame that he passed in 1970 at the age of 27. It's crazy. For as sad as that is, we're going to give some life to his music and his spirit here tonight and bring it to you because he is just a genius. This one is from his 1970 album, Band of Gypsies, and it was a pretty new lineup for Jimmy here, with Buddy Miles on the drums and Billy Cox on the bass. So power trio all the way. This one is called Power of Soul, and it wails. Here we go, guys. Happy New Year. right, so like I said before, we're going to play the entire musical landscape of 1970, and therefore we're going to transition between genres, nice and smooth for y'all, hopefully. This is our attempt at that, because now we're going to play some Motown-y, soulful kind of stuff. This one's by Buddy Miles, who was the drummer on that last track with Jimi Hendrix. He's a great band leader, great singer, awesome drummer, and this one's got a really, soulful vibe to it. And it's actually a cover of an Allman Brothers song they played here in a totally different style, and it rules. So here we go, guys. This one's called Dreams.
Just one more morning, I have to wake up with the blues, pull myself out of it, put on my walking shoes. I go up on the mountain to see what I can see now. Myself together, put on a new face, climb down off the hilltop, baby. Oh, I get back in the race, 'cause I've got dreams, yeah, dreams to remember. Yeah, I've got dreams, oh, dreams to remember. Help me out, y'all. I've got dreams, yeah, dreams to remember. Oh,
words to the song. You just dance and hum along. Ain't no words to the song. You just dance and hum along. Boom, 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 boom. On the bass, get down, huh? Boom, 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 boom. On the bass, get down, huh? Boom, 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 boom. On the bass, get down, huh?
Ain't no words to this song. Well, you just dance and hum along. Now listen, ain't no words to this song, people. You just dance and hum along. Now listen.
One drag, that's all it took. Ooh, I'm hooked. One drag, that's all it took. I'm hooked. Take a stroll through your mind sometime. You'll be surprised at what you might find. Ooh, take a stroll through your mind sometime. You'll be surprised at what you might find. Yeah.
People, I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Yeah. I've got sunshine, sunshine on a cloudy day. Yes. People, I'm grooving, grooving, me and myself, dig. I'm just grooving, I'm grooving, me and myself. Oh, have mercy on people. Take a stroll through your mind sometime. You'll be surprised what you might find. Take a stroll through your mind sometime. You'll be surprised at what you might find. Yeah, just
All right, so straight from some Buddy Miles right into the Temptations there. And that might not be the typical Temptations vibe you're used to, because in 1970, they got weird. Their producer, Norman Whitfield, pushed them in a different direction, actually, because they got really psychedelic. And the album is actually called Psychedelic Shack. It makes sense. And every track on there is super soulful and kind of like jammed out and just like, I don't know, dreamlike in a way. That song is called Hum Along and Dance, and I love it. And it's really hard to like stop that song because it goes right into the next track. So I tried to kind of fade it there for you just right because the next song is really good, but it's really long. We have some other stuff to get to, yada yada. But love that vibe because it's some different kind of Motown, right? Some psychedelic, trippy Motown. And we're all about psychedelic, trippy stuff here on Jazz Mountain, so it makes sense. And speaking of that weird vibe, we're going to freak you guys out here on the show. It's our duty. We do it every time. And now we're going to play some Miles fucking Davis from the album Live at the Fillmore 1970. And these guys were unbelievable in this era. His band was just out of control. And they actually opened for the Grateful Dead during these shows. And Phil Lesh, when interviewed, said that after hearing them play, he didn't want to go on stage and follow that. He just wanted to go back and listen to what he had just heard because it was just so profound, you know? It was just like nothing anyone had ever heard. It's super out there, super psychedelic, super funky, super weird. This one is called Willie Nelson. I'm not sure if it's after Willie Nelson, like, you know, the country star or not, but like either way, this song rules. Let's go to the stratosphere here tonight on Jazz Mountain. You know we had to do it at least once, and here it is. This is really Jazz Mountain-y and one of my favorite artists of all time. Miles Davis, sampling the goods for you from this year of 1970 for you tonight. Happy New Year, guys. Let's do it. All right. You guys with us still? You alive? Because I know that was kind of weird out there. Hopefully you didn't drift off into outer space like we almost did here in the Jam Cave. But we're back. Miles Davis is something else. And that's what jazz was doing in 1970 on one level, because Miles Davis, they say, changed jazz like 5 times, including Bitches Brew, which is from this same year. We didn't play Bitches Brew, we played a live one, because Bitches Brew is almost like too weird. We wanted to like still like groove and stay in the pocket and rock a little bit, so we chose that one. But, there was still some other straight ahead jazz happening in this era, so we wanted to highlight some of that here and stay in the genre. So we're going to play one from the piano player Harold Mayburn, who's the front man on this record, called Greasy Kid Stuff. He's got a great lineup, some good friends with him on this. It's Lee Morgan on the trumpet, Hubert Laws on the flute and tenor, Buster Williams on the bass, Idris Muhammad on the drums, and Joe Jones on the guitar. And yeah, this is some in-your-face classic rock and jazz, and we feel like it fits the vibe right during this part of the show. This is Hot Springs Time Machine, Volume 2, 1970. Let's go. All right, so it's time to bring it home here on the show. We've gone all different directions, played all sorts of good shit, and now we're going to play one of our favorite artists here on Jazz Mountain and a band that was absolutely on fire in 1970, one of their best years of many good years. This is going to be The Grateful Dead, playing a classic song that they cover, and it was written actually by Marvin Gaye, William Mickey Stevenson, and Ivy Jo Hunter, but performed by Martha and the Vandellas. This one's called Dancing in the Street. It's a hot jam. It's a great way to start our turn towards the finish line here at the show. We're going to play 2 or 3 more and then an encore for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This should be a crowd pleaser, a great jam. I listened to every single version of this song that I could from 1970 that had good sound, and this one was undeniably my favorite. And it's on Dick's Picks 4, which is from Valentine's Day, 1970, from the Fillmore East. Let's rock.
Hey, coming out around the world, you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here, yeah, the time is right for dancing in the street. They're dancing in Chicago, down in New Orleans, in New York City. All we need is music. There'll be music everywhere, every laughing, singing, music swinging and dancing in the streets. Doesn't matter what you wear, as long as you are there. So come on and every guy, grab a girl and everywhere around the world. The street. This is an invitation across the nation, a chance for folks to meet. They'll be swinging, music playing and dancing in the street. Philadelphia, PA, Baltimore and Messina. Can't forget the Motor City. All we need is music, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. Every laughing, singing, music swinging and dancing in the street. Doesn't matter what you wear, as long as you are there. So come on and every guy, grab a girl and everywhere around the world, dancing in the street. Come on, everybody, get up and dance around in the street. Yeah. what you wear, as long as you are there. Come on, every guy and a girl and everywhere around the world, they're dancing in the street. Come on now, they're dancing in the streets, the street. Come on, they're dancing now.
All right, thanks to Jerry and the boys for that one. We keep playing the Grateful Dead here on the show because they always nail it. And, you know, that's a great deep jam. What a cool vibe on that one. The interplay is amazing. And they just take you to that place that no one else can take you, right? That's the Grateful Dead, everybody. And we're going to stick with that 1970 jam band kind of thing because the Grateful Dead, along with this next band, kind of invented jam bands, you could say. And this next one goes out to my good buddy, DJ Sickwax, a.k.a. Wes, a.k.a. the Helping Friendly Bookie, important figure in Jazz Mountain lore. We got to do that Allman Brothers show, dude. Sometime this year, man. Let's go. Because it's happening soon. It's going to be awesome. What a great band. The Allman Brothers, guys. This one is called Whipping Post, one of their classic songs. It's from live at the Atlanta International Pop Festival on July 3rd and 5th from 1970. This one is long, so get ready for a wild ride. Great jam, great playing. Dwayne Allman just fucking slays, let's be honest, you know? And yeah, this might end the set. We might have one more. And then the encore, we'll see how we feel. But let's keep it going, guys. Happy New Year. This is Jazz Mountain.
Whip and boy. a fool, and I had to stand by and take it, babe. Oh, loving you. I drown myself in sorrow, and I look at what you've done. But nothing seemed to change. The bad times stay the same, and I can't run. Sometimes I feel. I feel like I'm dying.
right. We'll do one more before the encore for you because, you know, there are no rules. This is Jazz Mountain and we do what we want. And we have time, I guess, right? So we're going to play a classic band from this era. We played them last year in 1969. We're going to do it again here in 1970. But what we're not going to do is play one of their albums. And the album that came out for this band in 1970 was Led Zeppelin III. I love that album, nothing against it, but I want to rage a little bit. And that album, you know, has a couple upbeat ones, but lots of acoustic stuff. Not quite the right vibe for what we're feeling here for this point of the show. So what we're going to do is turn to a DVD actually that I got from the Royal Albert Hall on January 9th of this year. And we're going to play A Whole Lot of Love.
You need cooling, woman, I ain't fooling. All them good times, baby, up in the shoes, way down inside. Honey, you need, I'm gonna give you my
All right, so it's encore time here on the show, and one of the coolest things that happened in 1970 was the Isle of Wight Festival. It had happened the previous 2 years, but in 1970 it was even bigger and badder. There were 600,000 to 700,000 people at this concert, guys. It was pretty insane. So the lineup, just to name a few, were Jimi Hendrix, The Who, Joni Mitchell, Free, Chicago, 10 Years After, The Moody Blues, Miles Davis, and actually the Miles track we played on the 1969 show was from this show. A year earlier, obviously, but same festival. It was just unbelievable. And can you imagine going out to a crowd of like more than 500,000 people? Like, I can't even fathom that. That's just wild to me. And this one is by a band that totally wails and that I think we played on Jazz Mountain just once before, actually, on the All-American Barbecue show. And this one is one of my favorite songs ever. And actually, I kind of thought in my daydreams that if I actually knew this was going to be the last Jazz Mountain I made, you know, the encore might be this song. Probably the studio version. But we're going to play a live version here because this is from 1970. This is The Doors with When the Music's Over. And this one's actually from my good buddy Sam Brown. Hope I can get him to listen to this for once. But he used to play this song on piano, and he's an unbelievable musician. He is a guitar player. He went to Berkeley. He's just rad, right? But he can also play the keys, and I always remember him playing this. It was just so like dreamlike and entrancing, and he would solo on it for like 10, 20 minutes. Just really cool. So I actually kind of found the song through him, from him playing it. I'd never heard it before. And his version was like not at all like the version you're about to hear. It was just different. But anyway, thanks Sam for all the jams and for showing me so much good music. You're actually one of my biggest influences ever. So happy New Year, buddy. This one's for you. And let's close it down with a jam, guys. When the music's over, turn out the lights. We're going to turn out the lights here on the show. We'll see you next year. Who knows where the wind will take us. We're going to do it again. But for now, how about one more for 2025, guys? All the best in 2026. We love you guys. Thank you for your love, focus, and attention. All the best in 2026, really. We love you so much. Thank you. Spread the love, spread the cheer, spread the music, and keep rocking. This is Jazz Mountain.
music's over here. When the music's over, turn out the lights, turn out the lights, turn out the lights. Hey. When the music's over, when the music's over, when the music's over, turn out the lights, turn out the lights, turn out the lights. Well, the music is your special friend. Dance on fires, it intends. Music is your only friend. Until the end, until the end, until the cancel my subscription to the resurrection. Send my credentials to the house of detention. I got some friends inside. The face in the mirror won't stop. The girl in the window won't drop. A feast of friends, alive she cried, waiting for me outside. Before I sink it into the big sleep, I want to hear, I want to hear the scream of the butterfly. butterfly. Come back, baby, back into my arms. We're getting tired of hanging around, yeah. Waiting around with our heads to the ground. I hear a very gentle sound. Very near yet very far, very soft and very clear. Come today, baby, come today. What have they done to the earth? What have they done to our fair sister? Ravaged and plundered, ripped her and bit her, stuck her with knives in the side of the dawn, and tied her with fences and dragged her down. I hear a very gentle sound. With your ear down to the ground.